Hey, what's up guys? I am Crimson Thunder and welcome back to this Let's Play Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game. Last time we ended up taking on Grand Warlord Voss, and that was a pretty good battle. Tonight we're going to be going on Omnitron. Now, the way this works, it's similar to Voss, except he uses a bunch of drones and he also uses a bunch of devices, which more we'll go into detail later. So we're going to take him on. And for this battle, let's see here. Let's go to New York City, aka Megatropolis. Because what bad's going to happen, right? I'm gonna take on this with four healers again. So let's see. Whenever you're in doubt, bring the robot, Omnitron X. And you should probably know already, these are actually Nemesis. And we're gonna bring 3 more. And we're not gonna pick Ra this time because I've played him with the last 3 or 4. So let's go ahead and bring Mr. Fixer. I'm gonna bring his Dark Watch variant. And his variant is that he deals one target 3 melee damage, and then he must destroy a hero, ongoing, or equipment card. Instead of the regular deal one target 1 melee damage. Let's see. You know what? We'll bring Haka along. He's basically the Hulk. He's a 420-pound, 7'2" warrior, which he'll deal one target 2 melee damage. And we'll bring along Absolute Zero. Alright, so we're going to take on Omnitron with Omnitron X, Dark Watch, Mr. Fixer, Haka, and Absolute Zero. So, let's get to it. Giant robot attacking the city. Error. Programming autonomy detected. Must erase duplicate. Primary directive target established. Action. Make a better future by altering past. Let's go. So he'll flip every turn, and he's going to start with the electromagnetic railgun. At the beginning of the turn, he's going to deal the 2 targets with the highest HP 3 projectile damage each. And with all of his opponents, you get to destroy all of the components when Omnitron is dealt 7 or more damage in a single round since it entered play. And since he's on the rampaging side, at the end of his turn, he gets to play the top card of his deck. And whenever he's defeated, Omnitron villain card is removed from play, but heroes cannot win until there are no devices in play. Okay, so let's see here. There's not a lot of great things I can do right now. So, teleporter shielding. What this will do is reduce psychic, infernal, radiant, and sonic damage, dealt them by 2. And whenever another plating enters play, he will get to put the other one back into his hand. Since I actually don't like this right now for this particular villain, I'm gonna go ahead and put out the focusing plasma cannon. This, at the beginning of this turn, he'll deal 1 target 2 irreducible fire damage. And whenever he is dealt 5 or more damage in a single round, all of his components are destroyed. And his power is Time Shift. He'll reveal the top card of a deck, and I can either put it into play or put it into trash. So I'm going to do with Mr. Fixer because of his variant. I'm going to go ahead and charge and punch Omnitron for 2. And draw a card. Self-sabotage. I got an awesome idea for later. Okay, so for here, Mr. Fixer usually uses style cards, and he also uses equipment to adjust for tools. In this so here we got a tire iron. This makes all damage by Mr. Fixer projectile, and after Mr. Fixer damages a target, if it has 2 or fewer HP, destroy it. When in display, return any other tool to the hand. And with styles, whenever another style in display, destroy all the others. So what I think I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to go meditate, go to the deck, and I'm going to get this Grease Monkey Fist. This will change any damage that he deals to anything he wants, and it's increased by 1. And when another style on display, it's destroyed. Now I'm going to skip the play phase here because I don't want to destroy anything else right now. So I'll go ahead and draw. Dual crowbars. Well, yeah, 3 elbow smash and a vitality surge. Since he did not take any damage, I'm going ahead and do an elbow smash. This will simply deal 3 melee damage to him. And I'm going to punch Omnitron for 2, and there goes his components. And I'll draw an Enduring Intercession, which is probably pretty useless for the most part. Absolute Zero. Now the way he works is that he has to get his modules into play as much as he can, and one of the problems with Absolute Zero is that he can be really slow to do so. So right now I'm just going to go with Cold Snap, and I'm not going to be able to really do anything else because I'm either going to hit himself for a cold and a fire, which is only going to hurt him without doing anything else, so I'm just going to go skip. Glacial Structure. I get to draw 3 cards and destroy this card, which most of the time I usually don't use so. So environment turn, what Impending Casualty. At the start of its environment turn, each hero can destroy one of their ongoings, and the card deals any hero that does not 3 psychic damage. But at the end of the environment turn, one player can discard this one card to destroy it. So in this particular case, I really don't. What I usually like to do with Absolute Zero is I like to discard the equipment cards, because I'll show you in a little bit why I sometimes like to do this. So he's gonna flip again. Well, technological singularity destroys all equipment cards, and Omnitron deals every hero target 2 lightning damage for every equipment destroyed belonging to that hero destroyed this way. And that was the focus plasma cannon, and Omnitron takes 3 damage. And when he flips on the side, at the end of the villain turn, villain trash is shuffled until the cards are revealed, until 1 drone or component is revealed and put it into play. Everything else is put back in the trash. And we got the rail cannon. Now here I'm just going to go reset. I shuffle all the trash into the deck, draw 1 card, and I get to play another card. Since there's not really anything else great stuff I can do, I'll just set up for with a defensive blast. What this will do, if I discard a plating card, and if I do, Omnitron X deals each non-hero target 1 of each type of damage currently reduced by a plating card. So I can't. This is not going to work right now because I don't have any other platings in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and Mr. Fixer Scrapyard. What this will do is move all equipment cards back to each player's hand, and then if Overdrive is in trash, you can play it now. So I'm actually going to get all the equipment back. Draw one card. Go ahead and use Tire Iron, and I'm actually going to strike. And I'm going to use projectile damage. It hit Omnitron for 4, and I'm going to destroy the Tire Iron. Harmony. Elbow Smash. Blows up the equipment. And I'm going to hit Omnitron again. Dominion. Whenever an environment card is destroyed, you get to draw a card. That's one of his best cards. Cold Snap goes out. Glacial Structure, and I'm going to draw 3 cards. Another Glacial Structure. Coolant Blast. And Frostbound Rain. Destroy Glacial Structure. Impale. Environment turn. Well, I think they all got into a panic and they ended up crashing with each other. Now we got a traffic pile up. When this card is in play, no one can draw any cards. Alright, the Repair Drone, which heals the Omnitron by the number of drone cards in play plus 1. He's going to Rampage, so he plays another drone. This one deals X damage, where to the hero with the highest HP, where X is the current HP on this card, so Haka's going to take 4. And Coil Blaster. I'm going to pick an absolute 0 this time. Here's a module I need to put that's going to be helpful. The Isothermic Transducer. Traffic pile up won't cause me to draw. Go ahead and go dual crowbars. I'm going to hit this to fire. Then I'm going to hit Omnitron for 7 fire. And I'm going to go ahead and destroy the crowbars. Dominion. Gonna punch the traffic pile up. Everybody's going to get hit for 1 cold. Or fire. Destroy the traffic pile up. Ground pound's awesome. Omnitron. And whenever Absolute Zero takes any kind of fire damage, he gets to hit 1 target for that much cold damage. So here I'm going to hit Absolute Zero for 1 fire, and he's going to deal 1 target at 1 cold. Coolant Blast. Targeting Innocence. At the start of the environment turn, this card deals each hero target 3 fire damage, and then I get to look through the environment trash for an impending casualty and put it into play. He's gonna flip. Terraforming. Blows up all environment cards, and he gets to play that many cards from top of his deck. Haka draws a card. He plays 1 card. Disengaging Ray. Self-aware, he's gonna pull the railgun back out. Now what this Ray will do is that at the start of Omnitron's turn, he deals the hero target with the highest HP 5 energy damage. Gonna hit the Omnitron, the drone, and the drone. Now I'm gonna go ahead and self-sabotage, because even though I can destroy my own component cards, it doesn't have to be just his own. Blow those 2 up, and then I'm gonna hit Omnitron for 5. I'm gonna play the top card of Absolute Zero. Modular Realignment. I get to select 1 equipment card from my trash and either put it into play or in my hand. Then he deals himself 1 fire and 1 cold. There's no equipment, but that's okay. ablative coating. I'm going to go ahead and punch Omnitron for fire. And since the Funds of Blast ain't doing anything right now, I'm just going to get rid of that. Bloody Knuckles. Increase all damage dealt to Mr. Fixer by 2. Increase all damage dealt by Mr. Fixer by 2. And study it to destroy this card. Now this actually is an extremely good combo with Dark Watch, Mr. Fixer, because he can just blow it up without having to worry about it after. And let's see here, I'm going to start elbow smashing Omnitron again. And then I'm going to keep punching Omnitron again. Draw one card. Heal everybody 1. Focus Apertures. This will increase whole damage dealt by absolute 0 by 1. Hit total with fire. And hit Omnitron for 2. And draw Isothermic Transducer. Rooftop Combat. Increases all damage by 3. When this card enters play, destroy all other environment cards. While this card is in play, environment cards cannot be played. And when hero targets deal non-hero character targets 10 or more energy damage in a single round, since this card enters play, destroy it. So this is a little bit of a double whammy for us. Especially if you get an Electro Pulse Explosive, which is the most dangerous one he has. At the start of the villain turn, this key card deals each hero target X lightning damage, where X is the current HP of this card, which is 15. Alright. I'm gonna hit the explosive, Omnitron, and the drone. And this time I'm going to do Omnitron X. Disrupt the Flechettes. This will allow me to destroy up to 2 ongoing cards, and then I deal every non-hero target 2 projectile damage. So I'm going to hit Omnitron for 4. The Explosive for 3, and destroy the drone. Bloody Knuckles. I'm going to go ahead and punch the explosive for 7, and I just go ahead and blow up the Bloody Knuckles since I'm going to lose it anyway. I'm gonna go Vitality Surge. What that does is I gain 2 HP and draw a card. Go ahead and keep punching Omnitron. This will blow up the Rooftop Combat, and this will allow him to draw 1 card for Dominion, which is Punch to Weak, and Tumbleco. Hit everything for 2 cold. And Pale, I'm going to put that in Omnitron. Going to have Absolute Zero hit himself for 1 fire. And I'm going to hit him for 2. Environment turn. Pending Casualty. Gonna have Absolute Zero discard 1 of his modules, and allows Ocular draw a card. So here everybody's gonna take 1 damage except for Armstrong. Yeah, 1 lightning damage. Terraforming, there are no environment cards to blow up. And he's going to play the Railgun. So now it's Omnitron's turn. Gonna hit Omnitron. Get rid of the explosive. Rocket Punch. And I'm gonna start dealing some damage to Omnitron. 5 damage total, which will blow up the Railgun. Gonna go ahead and charge. Better strike that again. So I'm actually going to blow up a Freeze Monkey Fist because I can just get it back with Meditation. Overdrive. I can use Mr. Fixer Strike power twice in the same turn when I activate it. Now here I'm gonna put out the Melee Club. This is basically like Crush, except I get to draw a card after. So I hit them, draw a card, and drop a turn. Rampage is pretty damn awesome. So I'm gonna hit him with 2 and 3 cold. And since I really don't have anything else better to do, I'll just go ahead and use Glacial Structure. And I'm just gonna draw 3 cards. Yellow Shockwave, Umbro Modular Installation, Snap, and Modular Relay. Depending casualty. Anka's just gonna throw out during their session just to draw another card. I'll draw Battle. Electro Pulse Explosive. Sedative Flechettes. This will deal your hero target 5 projectile damage, and it destroys all hero zombies. All opponents are gone. And there goes all the rest of the units. You know he's gotta pay for that, right? Alright. Reactive plating subroutine. This won't work unless there's a plating out there. Start punching the crap out of him because it's now do or die. Alright, I'm gonna go Overdrive. Since it's getting pretty damn close to the end of the game, I'm just gonna start punching the crap out of him. Get rid of the subroutine. Omnitron, and I'll get rid of the Rocket Punch. Salvage Yard. Haka Battle. When this card is played, I draw 2 cards, and I can discard at least 1 card or more. And then I increase the next damage dealt by him this way. So, Haka Battle. I'm going to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. He's gonna hit Omnitron for a lot of damage. Gotta hit him for 12. Drop a turn, and Haka shielding. Modular installation. What this does, I get to draw 1 card, and then I get to search my deck for any module card, like this calibration unit. Then I get to play another card. And I'll just finish him off with Frostbound Drain. And now, since he's defeated, I have to get rid of this device. Everybody's gonna take a lot of damage next turn. But police backups arrive. So I actually gotta take 8. Police backup at the end of the environment turn. I get to deal 1 projectile damage to the villain target with the highest HP. But if a villain would make any one of the heroes discard a card, police backup goes instead. So everybody's gonna take 8 damage. Then he plays the assault drone, which is going to hit Haka for 2. I'm going to play the routine. It doesn't matter which one I really do now. Let's go with Haka. Put a Taiaha in play. Salvage Yard. I'll play Overdrive. So everybody got all their equipment back. So I'm gonna punch, destroy the subroutine, punch again, and I'll get rid of the Melee Club, since we're not gonna do that. I'll do the Hawkeye shielding, draw 2 cards, and I discard 1 or more cards. And for every one I discard, I get to reduce the next damage the Hawkeye takes by 2. I'm going to use Taiaha, it'll destroy the explosive, and the assault drone. Absolute Zero is taking a lot of damage. So I'm gonna get rid of the assault drone. And since all the drones are out, we win the game. So there we go. That was destroying a huge robot that's basically attacking New York City. And I hope you all enjoyed this Let's Play of Sentinels and Multiverse. Please make sure you subscribe for any future fights. And at some point down the road, I'm going to create some guide to how to use certain variants, since there's not really none out there. So once again, I'm Crimson Thunder, thunder striking all the enemies out there. Until next time, see you later.